Hello students, I'm Sir Vikas and you are watching Online Vikas. So today in this video, we will discuss about the division of decimals. I hope the previous video that I made on the topic multiplication of decimals you have watched. So if you have not watched that video, then please do watch that video and continue with this video. So here we will discuss about the divisions of decimals. Division by 10, 100 and 1000. You see, dividing a decimal by 10 moves the decimal point one place to the left. Okay. So suppose you are going to divide, very simple. Okay. Whenever you are going to divide anything with 10, 100 and 1000, in that case, the things become very easier. Okay. You see, we have say 52.63. Okay, and we are dividing it by 10. Our answer will be simply just you need to move the decimal point one place to the left. So where is the decimal place? Decimal point. This one is the decimal point. So we will move this decimal point one place to the left. So where it will go? Between this 5 and 2. So our answer will be 5.263. Is it clear? Similarly, say 6.72. divided by 10, our decimal point will go one place to the left because we are dividing it by 10 only. Okay, so that's why our answer will be 0.672. Very simple. Okay, let's see the other one. Dividing a decimal by 100. Okay, this time 100 moves the decimal point two places to the left. Earlier we divided by 10 and in that case one place we moved to the left, but in this case we have 100. And that's why we are going to move the decimal point two places to the left. So say we have this one and we are going to divide this by 100. So our answer will be move the decimal point two places to the left. Okay, two place means one place and two place. So between 2.2 and 5 we will place the point 2.56 and the rest will remain same. So this will be our answer. So is not it very easy? Okay, you need to see whether you are dividing it by 10 or 100 or by 1000 or by 10,000 and so on. Okay, your duty is to check how many places you will move the decimal point to the left. Okay, since we have 100 and in 100 there are how many zeros? 2 zeros. So that's why two places we move to the left. In the previous case, we have how many zeros in 10? Only 1 zero. That's why we move the decimal point to one place to the left. You see this one, we have 1000. So how many places we will move the decimal point to the left? 3 places. So that's why suppose you have 326.41. Oh, sorry, 2 divided by 1000. So we have 3 zeros. 3 zeros means 1000, huh? If it is 2000, that the things would not be same. Okay. Anyways, 1000 means 3 zeros. So we will move this decimal point 3 places to the left. 1 place, 2 place and 3 place. So our point will be here and the rest will remain same. And now you can see the point is sitting here, but before that nobody is here. Okay, so that's why let us put a 0 here. Okay, it will look nice. Now dividing by counting numbers. Okay, do you know how to divide any numbers? I believe that you know. No problem. If you do not know, then we will learn it today. So we are dividing this 14.28 by 4. Okay. By 4, we cannot divide 1. So we will go to divide this 14. 4, how many times 14? 4 3s are 12. 2 is remaining here. 4 minus 2 is 2, right? Okay. And this point, since now we are going to take this 2, because we need to divide this 2 also, or we may be bringing down this 2 in this line. So that's why we need to cross the decimal point. So decimal point will be here. Okay, bring this 2 down. Now what do we have? 22. So 4 5s are 20. Okay, and 2 will be here and 8 will be brought down. 28 and 4 7 times is 28. So finally what answer we have got? 3.57. This is our answer. Okay, so I hope you have understood this one. Next, you see, now this time we are dividing 5.04 by 8. Okay, you can see here we can't divide this 5. Can you divide this 5 by 8? Because 8 is a bigger number, so bigger number cannot divide the smaller number. So that's why we need to take this 0, okay, so that it becomes 50. But wait, we have the point, so decimal point will not allow us to take this 0. So that's why we will place this decimal point here, and we will have 50. So 8, how many times 50? 8 6 are 48, right? Okay, so 8 6 are 48, and 2 will be here, and 4 will be brought down. 24. 8, how many times 24? 8 3s are 24. So the answer becomes 0.63. Okay, what would be if I write a 0 here? Nothing will change. So 0.63 will be our answer. See this one, 94.24 divide by 80. Okay, 94, you see 94 is a bigger number than 80, so definitely we can divide by 80 the 94. So 80 ones are 80, am I right? And 82 times is 160. Okay, the 94 lie between this, yes or no? Lie between 80 and 160. So better to give only one. So 80 ones are 80. So what is remained here? 9 minus 8 1, 4 minus 0 4. Now you can see we cannot divide this 14 by 80. Okay, so what we will do, we will bring this 2 down. But wait, we can't bring this down 2 down. Why? Because we have the decimal point. So decimal point will be placed here in the quotient, and then only we can bring down this 2. Okay, clear? But you can see here 82 times is 160 only, but we have 142 which is smaller than this. So it is not possible to give again 2. Okay, 82 times will be 160, which will be bigger than 142. So that's why we will again put 1 only. 81s are 80. So what we are having? 52, right? No, 52, 62, right? And this 4, 624. Now can we give 8 times? Can we give 8 times? Since 624 is a bigger number, so 80 8 times, let us say we have given 8 times. So what will happen? 8 zeros are 0, 8 8s are 64. Okay, 640. It is bigger than this one, so there is no chance of giving 8. So ये वाला सही नहीं होगा. So what we will do? We will give 80 by 7. So this time 7 zeros are 0, 7 8s are 56. So yeah, 560 is smaller than this. So that's why that will be right, because we can't give 8. So that's why 7 will be right answer. And 560. Again, can we minus this one? 4 minus 0 is 4. 12 minus 6 is 6. And we have 5 only. Okay, so here 0. So no need to write that 0. Now we have 64. You see, we have that decimal point, right? And we are not having any other number which can be brought down from here. So that's why we can place a 0. Why? Because we have the decimal point here, right? We can place a 0 here, and you can see 88 times is 640. So that's why we can write 8 here, so that it becomes 640, and the remainder will be 0 now. So finally we have the answer 1.178. Okay, so if you have found any difficulty, then repeat this section again. Okay, see the video again and try to understand. Divide. Okay, this is a new thing. Division of a decimal number by a decimal number. Okay, now this time we have 2 decimals. Okay, here in the divisor we have the decimal point, and in the dividend we have the decimal point. So what we will do? 5.04 is divided by 0.8. We will write like as a fraction. Now here is 0.8. Okay, if we multiply, or if we move the decimal point this side, okay, one place to the right, it means we are multiplying it by 10. Okay, I'm repeating. If we multiply 10 with this 0.8, it will become 8, right? Because the point will go to the right hand side, so there will be no point left. So 8 will be the product, right? Now you can see this 8 is without the decimal point. 8 does not have any decimal point. That will help us, right? Now 5.04 we have in the numerator, but since we have multiplied 10 with the denominator, so why shall not we multiply the 10 again in numerator? Then only the maths will remain same. Otherwise it will become wrong. Okay, you are multiplying with this 0.8, but you are not multiplying with this 5.04. That is wrong. So that's why the what thing is multiplied in the denominator will be multiplied in the numerator too. So what will be the answer? Here we can say, you see, have you seen my previous video where I discussed how to multiply a decimal number by 10? There I discussed that the decimal point will move to the right, and how many place? Number of zeros. How many zeros? 1 0. So one place will the decimal point move to the right. So that's why it will be 50.4. Now it becomes easy for us because we can divide the 50.4 by 8. Okay, if you divide this one, 8 6 48, 2 is here, decimal point 4, bring down this 4. Okay, decimal point will not be placed here, decimal point will be placed here only. Now 24, 8 3s are 24. So finally we have the answer 6.3. Okay, so this is the right answer. So here you need to do these things. Okay, the denominator, you try to make this denominator so that it becomes a whole number. It will not have any decimal point. Here you can see 6.265 divided by 0.07. Okay, so what we will do with this 0.07, we need to multiply something so that it becomes 7. Because if you multiply 10 100, if you multiply 100 with this 0.07, it will become 7. So that same 100 will be multiplied with the numerator, and so it will become 6 to 6.5, right? Now it becomes easy for us. So 626.5 divided by 7, and 7 8 are 56. Okay, 12 minus 6 6, bring down this 6, 7 8 are again, okay, sorry, 7 9 are 63. This time 7 9 are 63, 3 is here, bring this decimal point to the quotient, and then only we can bring this down 5, and 7 5s are 35. So we have this answer, that it is not 0. Oh, it is 0 only, huh? Okay, so we have the answer 89.5. So this way we can do the division of decimal number by a decimal number. Okay, for that you need to do this extra work, okay, where we make the denominator a whole number by multiplying something. And better to multiply, you need to see how many decimal places after this decimal point, how many digits are here. Since we have 2 digits, so that's why we multiply it by 100. Okay, in the previous question we have only 1 digit after the decimal point, that's why 10 we multiplied, because 10 has only 1 0, and here 2 places, so 100 we multiplied because 100 has 2 zeros. Similarly 4.20 divided by 1.05, and it is a homework for you. Okay, you can comment in the comment section the right answer. Now a word problem. How many pitches of rope, each 1.2 meter long, can be cut from a rope which measures 45.6 meter? Okay, it means what? You have a rope. Okay, rope means what? Rossi. Okay, and that measurements of that rope is 45.6 meter. Okay, and from this rope you can cut it a size of 1.2 meter. Okay, so how many pitches can be made or can be cut from this long rope? Okay, that is the maths. Okay, so what I will do, we will divide this 45.6 meter, the length of the total rope will be divided by the length of the each pitch. Okay, so you can write the solution: total length of rope 45.6 meter. Length of pitch, P-I-E-C-E, 1.2 meter. Therefore, number of piece will be 45.6 divided by 1.2. This division you need to perform. Okay, how to divide this? We have understood that 1.2, if we multiply it by 10, then it will become 12, right? Because point will move to the one place to the right and it will become a whole number. So same 10 will be multiplied with the numerator, 45.6. so 45, and by multiplying 10, the point will go to the right side. 456 will be the numerator here. And if you divide this, 12 4s are 30, 12 4s are 48, no problem. 12 3s are 36, and we have 96. Okay, 96 will be left, and 12 8s are 96, so 38. How we have done this one? You see, 456 by 12. Orally you can do this one. 12 3s are 36, and 15 minus 6 is 9. It will become 3 only, so bring this down 6, and 12 8s are 96. So finally we have the answer 38. So 38 pieces can be cut from the long rope. Now the last one, change 11 by 8 to a decimal fraction. Okay, so here what we'll do, this is 11 by 8. 11 by 8 means what? 11 by 8. This is a fraction only, huh? Change 11 by 8 to a decimal fraction. For that, very simple. 11, you divide this by 8. Okay, if you divide this by 8, 8 1s are 8, 9 10 11, 3 will be remained. Okay, now you need not to stop here. You can put a point here so that it becomes 30, because putting a point will give you a 0 at the remainder, so it becomes 30. So now 8 3s are 24. It has become 6, because if you do the subtraction you will get 6. Because of that point you can bring another 0 here, and 8 7s are 56. Okay, if you do the calculation you will have 4. Because of that point you can bring a 0 here, and 8 5s are 40. So finally we have the quotient, that is 1.375. So we can say that 11 by 8 means 1.375. Is it clear? I hope the division is very important, and try to understand the division again and again. You can see here, change 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means what? 3 divided by 4 to a decimal fraction. The numerator will become 3, and that 3 will be divided by 4. Okay, now you cannot divide this 3 by 4, because why? Because 3 is a very smaller number than 4. So that's why we need to place a point so that we can add a 0 here. Okay, now 4 7s are 28. Okay, 2 is remained here. Because of that point we can bring a 0 here, and we have 4 5s are 20. So finally we can say that 3 by 4 means 0.75. Now you can ask me that from where you got the 0. You can place a 0 here, nothing will happen. Okay, because there's a point, and before that nothing is there. That's why we can put a 0 here. So 3 by 4 means 0.75. So again, these are the homeworks. Okay, you do this one. Divide 123.48 by 6. Divide 3.2 by 0.8, and change 7 by 4. This means what? 7 by 4 to a decimal fraction, like the previous one. So you perform this, okay, and comment your answer. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. God bless you all.